Drawing room. This spectacular room is one of the finest in the house. It is called the drawing room because when the ladies finished eating in the large dining room, they would withdraw to this room. The drawing room was mainly used for entertaining their guests, and so the room was filled with most expensive and exquisite artefacts, paintings and furniture in the house. The drawing room was mainly used for entertaining their guests, and so the room was filled with the most expensive and exquisite artefacts, paintings and furniture in the house. There are two main features in the room: the wonderful oak parquet floor, dated 1855 and is said to be one of the finest in Ireland, and the hand-painted blue sky ceiling, which is contemporary to James Wyatt's alterations in the early 19th century. There are scenes depicting Pompeii on the cornice around the ceiling, and hanging in the centre of the room is a beautiful 19th century chandelier. On display, there is a Chamberlain's Worcester composite service decorated with the monogram S, Marquess of Sligo. The fireplace is a George III Carrara and Verde Antico marble designed by John Flaxman. The uniform in the cabinet belonged to the 6th Marquess, George Ulick, who was born in 1856 and died in 1935. He was appointed Lord Lieutenant of County Sligo in 1916, but never got to wear it, as this was the beginning of the War of Independence. To the left, the large full-length portrait of the lady holding a parasol is of Mrs. James Stewart, who was the mother of Agatha Stewart Hodgson, the 6th Marchioness of Sligo. The painting is signed Henry J. Wells and dated 1864. Between the two north-facing windows, in a circular surround, is Admiral Earl Howe, Admiral of the Fleet, who was born in 1725 and lived to the ripe old age of 74, wearing his naval uniform. Howe later commanded the victorious British fleet during the glorious 1st of June in June 1794, during the French Revolutionary Wars. He was the father of the first Marchioness of Sligo, Louisa Catherine Howe. This painting is by John Singleton Copley and is dated 1797. Originally, this room would have been filled with soft furnishings, but today we use it for events such as weddings, afternoon teas and other special occasions. Please continue down the corridor to the right, the Wyatt Passage, to the Long Gallery.